Well, we're here in Zafran, Dubai Hills Mall. Great opportunity presented to us initially early last year, where the client turned around and said, we'd like to bring the brand forward to 23-24. In addition to that, we're going into a high-profile mall, which is Dubai Hills Mall, and as a result we need a design that's commensurate with other offerings that sit within the mall itself. The layout was quite straightforward. It was one that within the mall there are particular locations that are easier to use for the services. So the services are behind the kitchen, which is immediately to the side. It's then about working out the flow within the space for the guests and customers. We're at a particularly strategic point within the mall where we're right next to the VIP entrance, which is behind us, and we're in the corner on the ground floor, so we have people coming from both ways. We wanted to showcase the kitchen and create an open plan kitchen such that the guests could see transparently the food that they were going to be eating. And as a result, we placed that right next to the front of the space. Not commonly done here within the mall and needed to be developed in consideration with EMAR to meet their requirements, but that was the foundation to place the kitchen at the front and along one side so that we had a circulation space through. Zafran historically has a number of different demographics that it appeals to. Those demographics actually like a different kind of dining experience. So it was also about creating different dining experiences within the space that catered for the needs of the different people that frequent Zafran. That helped us create a number of interesting spaces. It's actually quite a large space. So in addition, we needed to make sure that there was points of interest throughout and it didn't feel like it was a long, big cavern. So it created an opportunity for us to not only create a new DNA, but also create quite a varied dining experience. And we wanted to wrap all that up in a concept that was fairly neutral in its appearance, quite understated, but really helping to shout about the food. One of my particular interests in DNA is interest without expenditure. I think it's one of the areas we can provide clients some good value for money. So we've actually used a palette of materials here that on the surface can look quite rich and expensive, but it's often how you use those materials, the way you put them together, having points of interest that might be slightly more expensive, whereas other elements are more economical. But if you bring it all together in harmony, you can create a really uplifted experience without having the significant expenditure that's needed, to create maybe this look in other locations.